All right, speaking of Jauan and Brandon Aiyuk, who is better? Who is more important to this team now and in the future? Brandon Aiyuk is still recovering, but he should be healthy at some point this season. He's getting paid $30 million a year, and Jauan Jennings is fighting to make more than 7.5.
Okay. This is fun. I love games. So let's just, before I make a pick, let's just talk about it a little. And we're not talking about past performance. Forget it. We're talking about today and ongoing. Today, I know that Jennings is healthy. Today, I don't know where Aiyuk is. I mean, you've seen him jogging, right? And walking. Have you seen him jogging? Or just walking?
Seen him walk.
But not jog?
Nope, no jog.
Okay, so he's there, which is very nice of him. I mean, they're paying him enough. He could be there, should be there. But he's really not. He's not part of the workouts. So
no,
far.
He's talking to T.O. and Frank Gore.
Oh, that's nice. Talking to the old guys.
Mm-hmm.
So he's at a country club.
Yeah.
So, okay, in terms of availability, Jennings has him beat.
Yes.
Let's talk about their talent.
Mm-hmm.
Aiyuk is a better deep threat.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, he's a hell of a deep threat. But the quarterback may not be able to get him the ball when he runs deep.
And Aiyuk may not be as fast as he once was after this serious knee injury.
I believe he's a tough guy. I wouldn't take that away from him. I don't know if he's as tough as Jennings, but he's a tough guy. He in the past has run very good routes. But here's the thing. In the Super Bowl against the Chiefs knew he was a hothead.
Mental
and
toughness.
They went out of their way to say things to him, and he responded, and they took his head out of the game.
Yep.
Here's your supposed number one receiver, and he's arguing with coaches and defensive backs. Jennings will get into fights, but it's after the play. It's not during the play.
And Jennings is sort of like the opposite of Aiyuk. Like he gets other people to lose their cool while blocking. Well, Aiyuk loses his cool.
Right. So I'm the general manager of the Niners. I want Jennings more than I want Aiyuk. How about you?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's half the price. He's a better fit with the quarterback. He's has less of an injury history. And I mean, you want to throw that 15-yard pass over the middle as much as possible. Well, that's how Aiyuk got hurt last year. And I'm not saying it's Ayuk's fault, but he's a much smaller wide receiver than Jauan Jennings, where we've seen Jauan a lot of times when he's going over the middle, makes the catch, takes the hit, guys bounce off of him. Like, you're more worried about the people hitting him than him. He's so big. So I think he is a perfect fit.
Yeah, so I really like Aiyuk. I'm not putting him down, although I think he's been very juvenile in his behavior. Maybe he's come along. This guy Jennings doesn't seem that way. I've never met him, but for what the Niners want, I prefer him than Aiyuk. Although, Iggy, I'd like to have them both.
Sure.
I mean, let's be clear about this. You want to have them both.
Yes.
And then some third guy, Pearsall or Cowings. But if you had both of them starting, Iggy, wow, now that would be interesting.
Sure. Given the money, though, I wonder if they can make it work, especially with what they're paying Purdy and Bosa and Trent Williams. If you had to guess one of them on this team a year from now, only one, who do you think it would be?
Say that again.
If only one of these players is on the team a year from now, who do you think it'll be? If the Niners had to choose.
Okay. Tell me who they are again.
Brandon Aiyuk, Jauan Jennings.
A year from now?
Year from now.
I'm going to answer I don't know. I don't know. You're going to have to help me on that one.
To me, I think Jennings is more likely to be on this team long term. I don't even know if Brandon wants to be here anymore. He doesn't follow the team on Instagram. Jennings does. Brandon seemed like he's got his own, grievances, and I don't really see that with Jennings. He just wants to be paid what he's worth. And I think if he gets that, I think he'll be real happy to wear the 49ers colors and the right shorts and talk to the media. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I think he could rise to the occasion, being the number one wide receiver and stay in his career with the Niners, whereas Brandon Aiyuk seems like he still has something to get off his chest.
Brandon Aiyuk seems like a young man who's a little confused about what he wants in life. By the way, I'm not putting him down for it. When I was his age, I was more confused.
Yeah.
It comes with the age. Jennings he seems a little more put together. And
Yes.
Ayuk may get more put together. So your analysis is fine with me. I don't know how to answer that question. Who'll be with them? I mean, I have a lot of questions. Like, forget them. After this season, is McCaffrey going to be on the team?
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't be so sure. This could be the last season of McCaffrey, the last season of Aiyuk. I mean, they really could be starting a whole new offense.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, McCaffrey, again, not personal, never met him. Iggy, he's in jeopardy. I mean, he's in jeopardy this season. I mean, he's going to have to be McCaffrey, or else they're not going to keep him around like they keep this fullback. Why they keep him, I don't know, but they're not going to keep him around. They're going to want to have a more dynamic, healthy running back.
Yeah, it's interesting. On the Niners offense, there aren't many players who you would say are ascending in their careers. I mean, McCaffrey is not ascending. Kittle is not ascending. Trent Williams is not ascending. Aiyuk probably is not ascending in his career. I don't know if he'll ever be as good as he was in 2023. The guys who theoretically could be ascending on this team, Purdy and Jennings, maybe Pearsall.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. I agree. They sure hope that Purdy is ascending.
Yeah, they hope. Because last year he wasn't.
They bet on it. They bet a lot of money on it that he's ascending.
I'm not sure he's ascending.
Yeah, you said it, but I had to raise an eyebrow. I believe
I said it because he's 25. I don't know.
I believe he's a good quarterback, and how he is now is how he's going to be.
Yeah, I think back in the day we kept waiting for Jimmy Garoppolo to ascend, and we gave reasons for it. Like, he knows the system better now. He knows the system. He knows the defense is better. It didn't work out. His best days were like early on.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that Purdy's best days were early on. I don't know, but my gut feeling is he's as good as he's going to be.
What about Jennings? Do you think he's ascending?
No.
You think
he's as good as this is who he is. And who he is really good. But I don't think there's anything more in his game. But what they have is worth it. But no, I don't think he's ascending, Iggy. In fact, I don't know anybody on that offense who's ascending.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go to Iggy. Let's go to the defense. Are the people there ascending?
I mean, yeah, Lenore.
Love it.
Yeah, him. Not Bosa, not Warner, although they're very good, but they're not getting better. And then a bunch of young guys who, sure, we don't know if they're ascending seriously into impact players. Lenore. They have one player on the team who's ascending into someone's really special right now. That's good.
I'd say the defensive coordinator is ascending.
That's a good point.
I think he always gets better, Iggy. I think he's one of these guys who's relentless, challenges himself, thinks things through. I feel he's ascending. And some people may ascend with him.